Welcome to the University of Nebraska High School Graduation 2019. We are so excited to welcome you here today. I'm Barbara Shusha. I'm the director of the high school, and this is an event we enjoy so much. Graduates, we're really happy to celebrate you. And I want you to think about the fact that at this time in your life, one of the questions you probably get most is, what's next? Is that happening in your families? What's next for the graduate? And that's exciting. I like to think about the future, but today is not about what's next. Today is about you celebrating yourself. Everything you've done, your work, your choices, your decision to study and persist has brought you here today. And that is worthy of being celebrated. So it's not just another day, it's a great day. The accomplishments that they are celebrating, this milestone in their life, coincides with a milestone of our school. So this is the 90th year of operation of our high school. And in the back, I hope you will be able to enjoy some history of our school. And the exciting thing is that for 9 decades, the University of Nebraska has been supporting students like yourself on the path to their education goals. So I'd like to say thank you to the university professionals who are here with us today. It is greatly appreciated, the sponsorship of our school and our students. Also, if I could, please just take a moment to recognize, in particular, the staff and faculty of the University of Nebraska High School. Our division, NU Online, has dedication to serving students. And so if you are with the university high school, please stand up so that we can recognize you. Thanks. It is really an amazing joy to work with people who care as much about students as this group of people do. So thank you, parents and family, for being here to celebrate. I'd like to, at this point, introduce our speaker. And Mr. Mello is with the university in University Affairs. He's a very practiced professional who has made it his business to represent the university to our legislature. He has in his background experience as a state legislature. And that sort of dedication to public service and to the spirit of what's best for all of us is something that I hope you will emulate in your life. So thank you very much. I'd like to introduce Mr. Mello.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Principal McDermott, Director Shusha. University of Nebraska Online High School faculty and staff, distinguished guests, and to the class of 2019. Thank you for this opportunity to spend this momentous occasion with you and your family. As an alum of the University of Nebraska, it's truly an honor to share with you some brief perspectives as you end this chapter of your life with the University of Nebraska High School. Now, let me be clear, as you heard from Director Shusha, I did say brief perspectives, which for some of us retired politicians, that could likely last 3 hours. A joke, that's just a joke you'll get someday, it's fine. It's a joke you'll get someday. No, in all seriousness, as graduates of the class of 2019, you truly stand at the doorstep of a future that is yet to be created. A future that will be filled with difficult decisions about careers, love, college, friendship, and adventures. A future that is driven more by FaceTime on your iPhones than by Sunday night dinners with your family. A future that will bring more diversity to your daily life. Diversity on your job site, diversity in your church, diversity on your college campus, and diversity in your own family. This future has yet to be written, but believe me, the future will not wait for you to write it. From Beijing, China to Washington, D.C., soon-to-be high school graduates just like yourself, right now are developing new software code, finishing precision manufacturing apprenticeships, and inventing the new smartphone technologies that will drive our global economy for years to come. While this global competition will become more real for all of you after today's graduation, take comfort. Take comfort in the foundation from which you start this marathon called life. Whether you took 1 year or took 7 years to graduate from the University of Nebraska High School, you leave this campus and this ceremony today not with just relationships and friendships, but a world-class education from one of the best high school programs across the globe. A world-class education that is more than just U.S. history, trigonometry, chemistry, or Shakespeare. You leave the University of Nebraska High School today with an education rooted in strong values of responsibility, service, and hope. It's this kind of character education that one day you will remember, usually at the most stressful of times, and be very, very grateful for. Those extra pushes to stay focused and to lean into your learning from your NU teachers and advisors will be memories and become motivations for you as you make career decisions or choose up changing your major after a challenging semester in college. It is this future full of excitement and uncertainty built from your education here at the University of Nebraska High School that will begin tomorrow. It is this future established at the University of Nebraska that will take you on a global journey to learn, compete, laugh, cry, and likely learn some more. It is this future created by you, the University of Nebraska High School class of 2019, that gives me, your parents, and our world hope and idealism. Hope in your willingness to answer the call to serve others, whether it's through a cause or an organization you believe in, or through choosing a life of public service. And idealism in your ability to bring about positive change and leave a better world than you inherited from your parents. For frankly, it will be your generation that will see us through this century of global tectonic shifts and change, from technology to the interconnected human challenges of climate, food, energy, health, and water. This is frankly more evident by simply looking at this 2019 graduating class, a class that is representative of over 28 countries from continents across the globe. Graduates, believe me, when I was sitting in your seat 22 years ago today at my high school graduation, I wasn't immediately thinking about the future either. I was thinking about seeing the band U2 in Kansas City with my best friends the very next day. But surprisingly, over the past 22 years, as it was my education and experience at the University of Nebraska that inspired me not just to think about the future, but to shape it. And starting tomorrow, it will be your turn. It will be your turn to act and to answer the call to get involved in your community, your college campus, your state, and your country. Each of you has a role to play, and each of you have something to contribute to shaping the future. So enjoy the moment. Celebrate with family and friends today. Reminisce about the good stories and the bads as you got to this point in life. And leave today a believer in the power to shape the future. Congratulations, graduates of the University of Nebraska High School class of 2019. Go forth, do good, and never stop believing that tomorrow can be better than today. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Mello, for your timely and important points, talking about the future ahead of us, the foundation that has been established for you, the hope and the idealism that lies ahead, and the opportunity to shape the future. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hugh Mcdermott. I'm principal at the University of Nebraska High School. I'm thrilled and I'm pleased and I'm honored to be here and to be part of this wonderful distinguished group of students, our 2019 UNHS graduates. And I'm really thrilled that you're here to support them. We really do live for this day each year as it's an important declaration for our graduates in their rite of passage. And I appreciate that Barbara Shushaw mentioned that we have a lot of support behind you. These students have worked with our teachers, and so for those teachers that are here, UNHS teachers, would you please stand and be recognized? I also know that there's lots of people that support us, and those people are our customer student services folks, our curriculum folks, administrators, the recruiters for our high school, the marketing folks, and the information systems people. They all make it happen for our students. And we have one of our co-workers. Her name is Mrs. Charlotte Seawald. She's our Assistant Director for Recruitment. Would you please stand, Charlotte? This is Charlotte's last day with UNHS after spending 14 years of service for our organization. Charlotte is world class and has indicated that she's visited something like 23 different countries during this time, establishing organizational relationships, but most importantly, establishing relationships. We're going to miss her, and we thank you, Charlotte, for all that you've done for UNHS. Now, we're pleased to have this nice gathering of our graduates here today at our celebration, but know that this class includes 211 graduates as of this moment from this year, and they're located all over the world. These students here today represent some of the 28 different countries, and our students represent 32 of the United States that our graduates come from this year. And this year's class also has 26 Nebraska students. And I'd like to give a big shout out to all those UNHS graduates and their families who are watching our live stream coverage of this special event, or they might choose to watch it at a decent hour in their locale. We're very proud of the global diversity of our students, both culturally and geographically. It's a strength of our program, and it's an honor to have each one of them as part of UNHS. Now, graduates, as your principal, I want to thank you for all that you have accomplished in reaching this day and this rite of passage, in gaining your high school diploma. I'm sure most of you are happy to now have completed your last Teacher Connect activity, your last unit evaluation, your last progress test, your last project, and of course your last course with UNHS. Bravo to you. I do hope that you recognize the very importance of earning your high school diploma, and I hope you understand that you have lots of other tests and assessments right in front of you as you go forward. If you ask your parents or anyone in this room over the age of 50, you will learn that this feels like the very first day of summer for you, free of assignments and courses. So I want you to enjoy this little bit of time, kind of bask in the moment of these kind of non-responsibilities right now that you don't have to be in charge of, but only for a while, because know that life has a way of moving quickly through you. Please make the most of it. Make your mark on this world with a deed of exceptional humanitarianism and we want you to do good to yourself and to others. You know, this spring, here in our state of Nebraska, we've had some weather-related tragedies, floods, too much rain, and quick snowmelt, which caused our farmers in several cities to face awful devastation, not only to their homes and their farms, but to their livelihood of farming and raising livestock. Now, our economy will see those after effects of this awful weather for several years ahead. Now, I mention this situation because it reminds me of the resilience that I've seen with Nebraska folks, neighbors helping neighbors, rural and urban communities working together for the betterment of everyone, people who don't know each other coming together to help others in need. It's really been inspiring. And I've also seen this persistence and resilience with some of your situations to get to this point. Our coursework is not easy. Each of you has your own learning style, and you have to be self-motivated to make the journey successful. Not everyone who comes to UNHS gets a diploma that they sought Each of you has your own story and journey of the hard work and the sacrifices that you and at times your family has made toward obtaining your diploma. Each of you has a wonderful story, perhaps with some sad and some happy parts that you will build upon as you go forward after today. And I encourage you to build your story and always remember that now that you have obtained your diploma, no one can take that away from you. No one. Be proud of that fact and be thankful that you're able to reach this high mark. And please be sure to express your thanks to those individuals who helped you reach this pinnacle point. So now, as your principal, I want to now read our proclamation of your achievement. Ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests, as the principal of the University of Nebraska High School, and in accordance with the policies and procedures issued by the University of Nebraska High School, the UNHS members of the class of 2019 have completed all of the graduation requirements established by UNHS in accordance with the University of Nebraska Board of Regents, the Nebraska State Department of Education, and accreditation approval of Advanced Ed, and are here this afternoon on the 14th of June, Flag Day, in the year 2019 to receive this diploma at this time. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to read the name of each student and ask that you come forward and shake hands with our director and with me, and we'd like to have the honor of having our picture taken with you. And then I'd like you to remain here for a little bit so that I can read some bio information that others, I think, would be interested in knowing a little bit more about you. And parents, to get, we'll have all of our pictures available online that you can purchase later. But if you want to do a quick picture as we're taking pictures, you could do that. So we're going to start with our first graduate, Daniel Ambule. After high school, Daniel plans to attend a community college before transferring to a four-year institution. Daniel enjoys working, hanging with her friends and family, and traveling. She loves helping people and wants to realize her dream of becoming a nurse. A positive recommendation from another UNHS student convinced Danielle to sign up for courses herself. She found that learning at her own pace worked in her favor, but also warns against procrastinating to the point where you run out of time to finish your course. She advises other students to go at your own pace and really learn the material. Danielle, being a nurse is a noble vocation that requires compassion, dedication, and lots of drive. Good luck with your future endeavors and congratulations. Matthew Artuso. Matthew will be attending Michigan State University and plans to pursue a major in physics with a minor in computer science. Matthew enrolled with UNHS because it offered him a chance to dual enroll in college courses and graduate from high school a year early. He appreciates the effort our advisor, Debbie Bartz, put in to help him achieve his goals. Taking high school courses online taught Matthew how to be diligent and proactive, while his daily to-do lists helped him stay on course. Outside of academics, Matthew loves music, photography, and sports. Matthew, you've displayed tremendous success in your academic work with us, and we hope you continue with that as you head to Michigan State. We wish you all the best, Matthew. Kamaya Cave. Kamaya will be attending the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign to pursue a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. A hospital stay of her own during high school, as well as volunteering at a local hospital, only solidified her desire to go into the medical field and help others. Self-motivated and hard-working, Kamaya started her courses with UNHS because it gave her the flexibility to complete her courses on her own time. She chose UNHS because of its academic reputation, as well as an opportunity to earn college credits through dual enrollment. Kamaya spends her extra time volunteering with the local hospital. And her advice to fellow students is, learn to manage your time wisely and don't be afraid to ask questions. Working hard toward your goals with integrity and determination pays off. Kamaya, again, nursing is a commendable vocation, and the world needs more compassionate people like you. Good luck with your journey and your experiences ahead with the university. Eva Donnelly. Eva will be attending the University of Iowa in the fall and plans to study health and human physiology with an emphasis in nutrition and global health. Eva won one of our K.O. Brody scholarships back in 2016 and has been on our honor roll multiple times. With a love for the outdoors and enthusiasm for fitness and travel, Eva manages to keep herself quite busy. During her time with UNHS, she founded and became president of a local fashion club for high school students to gain fashion industry experience. Eva states that UNHS has helped her grow her skills in planning and organization, time management, independent living, and research. Not content with just an undergraduate degree, Eva plans to study further and sees no reason to stop until she has her PhD. And I think she'll get that PhD. By graduating from high school, you've taken the first step toward accomplishing your academic goals. Although the road ahead presents unknown challenges, you're ready to face them all head on. Good luck to you, Eva. She's not here. Audrey Felix is not here, I don't think, at this time, but she is one of our graduates. Kealan, Giri, Zink. Now, a little short story that I'll tell you about Kealan. Because it doesn't happen often. I had the honor of being Kealan's high school principal twice, 2 different schools. We were both at Southwest High School, and at one time, and then now. Kealan participates in a family band and enjoys singing in her church's choir. She chose UNHS so she could study on her own time. UNHS has allowed her to catch up with work and give more time to other activities during the week. Kealan says she enjoyed her entrepreneurship and English courses during her time with UNHS, and down the road, she would like to pursue a career in business and sales. During her time with UNHS, Kealan learned how to manage her time better and her advice to other students is to gain the skills and tools necessary to help combat procrastination. Kealan, graduating high school is a milestone that actually marks the beginning of a longer journey. We wish you all the best on that road of your life. William Johnson. Will be starting at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln this fall, where he plans to pursue a major in marketing and journalism. He is the recipient of many UNL scholarships, including the Nebraska Achievement, Husker Traditions, and the Husker Living and Learning Scholarship. Will is interested in web, video, and sound design. He's a fan of fiction novels, computer games, chess, and racquetball. He moved to Nebraska from the East Coast and appreciates the flexibility UNHS courses have offered. He's able to graduate high school with all the required credits and save up for college at the same time. William states that UNHS gave him a good sense of working through classes on his own, imitating what his college experience will be like. He advises students to make a plan for themselves and then stick to it to achieve their goals. It's commendable, Will, that you managed your schedule well and strive to make sure you would benefit from your time as you head toward college. We hope to see you around the campus. Congratulations to you. Yes, Peace Kafunda. Yes, Peace is currently undecided on which college he plans to attend, but has applied to many and plans to study computer science. Don't rule out the University of Nebraska. Yes, Peace. He loves playing and watching soccer and is also fond of listening to music, watching movies, and reading books. Yes, Peace was drawn to UNHS because of its affiliation with the University of Nebraska and found the online learning process really suited his needs. It taught him to be independent and to persevere and become more independent. He is proud that his time with UNHS taught him to study on his own and be proactive. His advice to others is to keep on working hard and never give up. Yes, Peace, independence, and perseverance are skills that are not easy to learn, but you've demonstrated your willingness to learn them and many other critical skills. Congratulations to you, and good luck. Alexandra Cook. Allie just completed her freshman year at Mary Baldwin University in Staunton, Virginia, as an early college student. She studied theater, music, and political science and plans to transfer to a musical theater program soon. Allie is a musical theater actress, a baker, and has played competitive softball for 10 years. She also loves analyzing Greek and Roman theater, as well as raising awareness about mental health. Although she has numerous talents, Allie thinks she'd feel more at home on the stage and wants to establish a base in New York City. Along with taking Broadway by storm, she also wants to be politically active because, as Allie eloquently states, "I know there's a better world waiting, and I want to help find it and create it." Allie believes you shouldn't compromise your goals for someone else. There will always be doubters in the world, but you owe it to yourself to follow your dreams. Allie's insightful and empowering advice is to walk into any new situation with pride, confidence, and an open mind, and there's no way you fail. Whether you want to be a doctor, teacher, president, or Tony Award winner, there is space for you wherever you choose to carve it out. And you owe it to yourself to go towards your goals with the passion of someone who has no other choice. It's very admirable that your love for the stage goes hand in hand with your desire to make the world a better place, Allie. We look forward to seeing your name in the lights of Broadway. Congratulations. Maya Miller. Diploma students can take a minimum of 5 courses with us, or they can take all their courses with us. Maya took all her courses, 36 of them with us. Maya will be attending Texas Christian University with a full scholarship as a Chancellor's Scholar. She will be majoring in anthropology with minors in Spanish and art history. And she plans to put the degree to use in studying the past and current cultures of Latin and South America. Maya loves to paint, read, and hike in the Black Hills of South Dakota. She also enjoys traveling to other countries to experience their cultures. She has an altruistic side as well and has volunteered with groups by sewing and providing blankets for children in need. UNHS courses require students to manage their time well, and Maya feels she'll be walking into familiar territory when she begins college. Maya's favorite UNHS courses were Spanish, U.S. history, and world geography. She feels that UNHS courses have prepared her to spend time traveling and exploring different cultures. Her advice to other UNHS students is to not be afraid to ask for help. Your passion for adventure and discovery will serve you well on your road ahead. You've got a bright future ahead of you, Maya. Make the most of it, and congratulations and good luck to you. Madison Petrowski, and I don't believe Madison is here. Austin Rowe. Austin is still exploring different career options and plans to spend the next year figuring out what he wants to do in life. That can be known as a gap year. And folks, there's lots of students that are doing just that. Austin plans to get a job while he tries to map out his next steps. Austin was unable to attend school regularly because of some health issues and discovered that doing courses online with UNHS was more to his liking. He realized that self-discipline and being proactive was the key to succeeding in schoolwork, and it kept him on track. The best advice he can offer his fellow students is to list out all their assignments on a board and cross them off as soon as you're done. The sense of accomplishment helps ease the stress and the pressure of homework. You got that right, Austin. Graduating from high school is a major accomplishment. As you decide where you go next, know that everyone at UNHS wishes you nothing but the best in your endeavors ahead. Good luck to you, Austin. David Roger Jr. How's your brother? Yeah, he's in there. David is planning to attend Southeast Community College to work on his associate's degree while he figures out what career he wants to pursue. He currently works at a local restaurant and is happy with that experience. David was homeschooled for most of his education and found that UNHS courses gave him the flexibility required to finish his task. He travels and he participates in historical reenactments with his venture crew and has been the junior assistant scoutmaster for Troop 21 with the Boy Scouts of America. And there's several of them here today. He likes helping scouts reach their potential and also enjoys creating gaming adventures that he shares with his friends and family. His time with UNHS has taught him not to cut corners and to always give it your all. He advises fellow students to always have a plan when taking online courses, as this generally helps with time management. And he also encourages everyone to get out there and experience the world, whether it's in sports, volunteering, working, going out and doing something great for yourself, for your family, for your community, locally or globally. There is so much to do and be a part of. David, you're truly embodied the be prepared spirit, and it will serve you well on your ventures ahead. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
Carmen Strike, and I don't think Carmen's with us. Okay, now I would like to ask that you, the graduates, stand up, please. And if you would, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. You are now an official UNHS graduate, class of 2019. Congratulations. Okay, you can be seated, please. Now, it's been a tradition in our graduation ceremony to allow each of you to come up to the microphone and, if you would like, have an opportunity to share with us a few words of reflection, if you would be so inclined to do so. Sometimes students acknowledge those who are close to them that have helped them to get to this achievement, or they might share what they're planning to do in the next few months. So graduates, be thinking about whether or not you want to share a few words, as this is optional. And I'm going to model for you, just as an example of what you might do and say. Hi, my name is Hugh Mcdermott, and I want to take this time to thank my mom and dad, Merle and Mel McDermott, for all the support that they gave me to get through high school and much, much more. But in particular, for all the support that they also gave my 13 brothers and sisters to get through high school. See, that's not that hard. You can do something like that. So, as promised, I'd like to allow any students, and let's just start in this front row, if any of you would like to come forward, please.
My name is Kamaya, and I just want to say thank you to my family for working with me through all this. And I just also want to say congratulations to everyone for graduating.
Hello, everyone. My name is David Roger Jr., and I would like to thank my mom and my dad for supporting me throughout all this. And I'd like to thank my brothers and sisters who are sitting at the stage along with them in their uniforms for being a part of this. And I can't wait to be a part of their journey towards graduation. So thank you, you guys.
Hi, I'm Matthew Artuso. I would first like to congratulate all my fellow graduates on their accomplishments, and I hope for the best for all of you. Very nice to get to meet you all on this day. I would also like to congratulate the University of Nebraska High School for 90, oh, sorry, I'm completely off. Double. 90 years of success, and I hope, all the best for them in the future, for years to come. I would like to thank the staff of the high school and my advisor, Debbie Bart. She made my transition extremely smooth. I'd like to thank my family who flew out from Michigan to come and support me, and my parents who have been very involved and supportive in my education. So thank you.
My name is Eva Donnelly, and I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me along the way and paying for my education. I'd also like to thank my grandparents for coming up and my uncle, and I'd like to thank all the teachers for answering questions and helping me along the way.
Hi, my name's Will Johnson. I just wanted to thank my grandparents, my parents, my sister and brother-in-law drove here from South Carolina. That's a long way. You guys for being so supportive. And most importantly, I'd like to thank God for everything that He's done in my life as well. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Alexandra, and I first of all also want to say congratulations to everyone. Next, I want to turn my attention to my friends and my family, both those here with me today and those back at home. I just wanted to say thank you. 3 years ago, I said I wanted to leave public school. You guys said okay. A year ago, I said I wanted to go to college early. You said okay. And this year, I said I wanted to switch colleges in a year, and you said okay. And had it not been for everybody else's willingness to say okay and to just jump into all of the unknowns with me, I wouldn't be standing here today. My choosing to take this path hasn't been easy on anybody, and my successes are just as much yours for supporting me and telling me that I can do this in the midst of people telling me that I can't. I know that my passions and my dreams and goals aren't easy to have waiting in the wayside, and I know I'm not always the easiest person to find in the mess of things that I spend my time doing, but you all managed to do it, and I am so lucky and grateful to have you on my team, and I don't thank you all nearly enough. You give me perspective, you ground me when I need it, which is often, and you make me stop and look at the things that I've already accomplished when the only thing that I can focus on is whatever is next on my plate. I know I have big goals and a difficult path to walk to reach them, but all I can hope is that you continue to support me and I continue to make you proud. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Yespis Kafunda, and I would like to thank everyone here for coming. I would firstly like to thank my mom and my dad for coming, for paying this trip for me. I would also like to thank my uncle and my aunts that's here, and all their friends. And I would also like to thank Mr. Mcdermott and all the staff of the UNHS. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Maya Miller, and first, congratulations. And I would also like to thank my parents, teachers, and all others who have supported me these past 4 years. The UNHS program has taught me to be a curious and independent learner, which I know I will take with me as I move forward. I would like to leave you with the words of American cultural anthropologist Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has.
Thanks, students, for sharing. You remind me and the UNHS staff why we love doing our work here at UNHS. And as we get close to our closing, here are a few words of unsolicited advice, 5 statements you may or may not want to consider. Number 1, you can't control life, but you're in charge of your response to it. 2, exercise your body, exercise your mind, exercise your soul, and exercise your spirit. 3, if 2 roads diverge into the woods, use your GPS. 4, if you miss the lesson of a loss, you lose twice. And finally, number 5, show up on time, pay attention, and have good manners. The rest is simply details. So at this time, I would like to ask Barbara to return for some closing comments and some instructions, and I thank you.
Thanks, Hugh. You did it. It wasn't so bad, right? Maybe not. Well, I think you see why we love this day and why we enjoy meeting our students in person and learning more about them. Thank you again for being with us.